on the international stage, and a few teams have kind of leaped for it today, which I'm wondering where kind of the impetus for that has come from.
Well, if you weigh, it's fine.
Sure,
just be Wade.
If you're the best performing team in the entire stage, then you could probably pick anything you want. Now, for more on G2's victory over EG, Laura standing by with Brokenblade in the Verizon postgame interview.
Back to present as G2 is still undefeated against the LCS BB. Thank you for joining me after this game. Congrats on taking them down a 6th time. You beat EG, get to knockouts. Sounds like a good day, right?
I mean, yeah, it sounds like a good day. I mean, we're on a rough losing streak, but NA always has our back, so I'm happy. Was a nice game to play. I felt really good playing and even talking, communicating in the game. I was doing really good, I think. So I'm just happy we can end the Rumble
stage
with a win.
On a good note, yeah.
Yeah, so
feels good. Quick note on the lane swap also. What was that about?
The enemy thought they were really funny and were flag picking on us while we were flag picking on them. So it was like, oh, they pick cannon. What should we do? You know. And I think it was a smart pick. It countered both Jax and Gwen. But I wanted to play against Trinimir, so I told Caps go top lane, and he didn't have a good time because of matchup. He actually didn't know how to play the matchup. But it was fine after all because again we all tried to help each other as much as possible. And in the mid game, I feel like we just really denied their comp. We never team fought really. We always played the map. We always played really well around counting TP, and they only had one, which was really easy, right? So if Cannon TP'd anywhere, we're like, okay, guys, just make a play on the other side. He doesn't have TP. So I was just happy how the game was actually played.
It was a much better looking G2 than we've been used to seeing for the past few days. Let's talk about, honestly, the Rumble stage and what happened after day 2. How do you explain the games?
The games that we lost?
Yeah.
Well, I think it was more of an adaptation issue. I think other teams adapted well and they improved well. And I think in this tournament where there's so many high-tier teams, you obviously improve every day. And I think we just didn't. Maybe it was because in the first days we also just went without any losses and we couldn't take much from these games. Now that we did lose, I think we are taking stuff from these games that we lost, and we are having a lot of good talks, which I'm really, really happy about, actually. And I think this actually might be better for us that we lost 4 games now and still are on the next stage than if you would have gone without losing again. Because I think we learned something from these losses, and our team, they really take these losses well, and I think it will just make us better.
You're talking about having good talks, not losing hope, basically. What allowed you to just stay positive throughout the losses and the learnings you were mentioning?
I mean, I think it's just our team, every single individual is very similar in terms of working together when there's issues, or how we call them, challenges. And I really like it because it's something, it shows that everyone is really trying to win, even when things are looking not as good, or when you're not on a 24-game winning streak, right? But because we want to win, I feel like we have those talks, and we're still going to try to the very end, right? And see how far we can make it. Obviously, we want to win it, and I think we can. It will depend on how we take these days where we have more practice again to adapt in those matches.
I mean, looking ahead at the knockouts, best of 5 series, you don't have a lot of time to prep, actually. And I believe that with the new patch coming, I don't even think solo queue is going to be relevant again. Do you have any info maybe on how you're going to prep and what can we expect from G2 in the knockouts?
I do think that having prep or like scrims are going to help us more, because in these 5 days, I think it was, or 4.
Depends
5.
on which day you play, but yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, we didn't really have time to scrim, right, because we had so many games. And I think having 1 or 2, even one day, would be enough to have an idea of what you want to go with. So I'm very, very happy and confident to go on to the next stage.
Oh, looking forward to seeing the G2 in the knockouts, BB. Thank you so much for the interview. And Berlin, back to you.
Thank you so much, Laura. Flex picks upon flex picks, mind games into mind games.